Oh, stop. Personally, I'm glad all those people left. I hate having to read my poems in front of an audience. Got rid of the riffraff. This first one is called If, and it was written for my beautiful wife. If poetry remains within him, it is hers. If his words are fewer or less beautiful, they can be no less potent than the fever-ridden epics of their courtship. If he no longer goes daily to fell a forest on her behalf, it is perhaps because he has found a better use for his axe. Besides, how many trees do you need to build a cabin? Dedications for sincerity. If he speaks more softly now or less frequently, it is only that he does not wish to become redundant, only truthful. It is that he sweats and sometimes cries, wondering what he has done, become, will be, all for the sake of the greatest thing in life, all for her. All for her, he questions himself, his time, his strength, his motives. He struggles for the reason, for the cause, for the purpose, and stumbles on occasion into an answer he hopes can mean as much to her, that words, even well chosen, fade, and his poetry, like his love, endures, survives, is. This is called Let the Water Hold Me Down, and I did something I've never done before, so I don't even know if it works. But I ended up, for some reason, interpolating some lyrics from a Talking Heads song. So if you're at all familiar with Talking Heads, you may recognize some of this. If you're not, well, it's all me. So this is it, she said. This is our life, frightened and struggling, letting the days go by, water flowing underground. This is how we must be, waiting for death and afraid to live, and we may find ourselves with a bitter bit firm in our teeth. And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And it seems indeed that living can sometimes be only waiting, and it seems indeed that the poetry is powerless to help us, that advice is just a muted trumpet to our ears. After all, how could anyone really know, understand? After all, they go to church, have faith, yes. They've been suckered in their own way. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where does that highway lead to? I mean, we ask ourselves daily, what is worth what? And what are we dissolving? And what are we removing? And we are today blue again. We are into the blue again because it seems this is how we must be, under the rocks and stones, letting the days go by because we can't figure out how to really live today, letting the water hold us down in our own little shotgun shack in another part of the world, same as it ever was, same as it ever was.